Now we are going to paint the bone color pieces of the model, and for that we are going to use a standard GW3 color step. It would be base color with sandry dust, Shepty bone as the first layer, and Screaming Skull as highlights. I'm also going to use a little bit of Rhinox hide for the most little bit of horn that is more close to the skin. I'm going to be in that step. You can use white blending if you want. Okay, just grab a big brush, paint that little bit next to the skin. It will just give some more variation to the color, because we already have so many colors that are green and red and yellow, and this will give a little bit of variation, as I said. Okay, I'm going to go further with the sandry dust and the Screaming Skull and the Shepty bone, and I will show it to you when it is ready. And now that we have our antlers painted, I'm going to use Agrex Earthshade diluted with some Lamium medium to paint some shade on it, and I'm going to use a very diluted first layer of that wash on the whole horn, and then I'm going to work my way to the base where it will be pure wash, and that would give the model a nice smooth transition to blend the colors a little bit better. I like to, before I use the wash, that I use the Lamium medium, and that way I will not mix some wash on the Lamium medium itself. Okay, a little bit more. And you just apply that on the whole antler, and it will right about first moment you will see that everything gets a little bit more definition. So I'm going to apply this on the bone thingies, and when it's dry I will come back to you, and we will go further with the next steps. And now that the first layer of wash is dry, we can apply a second one. And I see that the wash is doing its job, so I don't think that we would need a lot of layers. I'm going to apply diluted wash of our Agrex Earthshade. and this time I'm not going until the last bit of bone, but I'm stopping at the half of the bone to make that transition a little bit smoother. As you can see, the bones are a little bit darker on the base and brighter towards the at the tip. So we will let this layer dry, and we are going to apply the next and last layer. In the meanwhile, I think I'm going to paint the spine, and then that I'm going to use the same bone color as for the antlers. It will be sandridus as a base color, the Ushepti bone as a layer, and as a highlight I will use the screaming skull. Don't worry if you mess up a little bit here and there on the spine. This will be for a really big part of it, will be covered with some gore also, so we don't have to worry much about it. Just take care of the whole thing. Apply a good base color. We just and the gore will take the rest, care of the rest. So okay, I'm going to finish this off, and now with our Ushepti bone we are going to paint the model with this color on the spine again. This is a slightly brighter color that we are going to apply, but it will give the model a nice differentiation from the darker greens and all the gore and stuff. And when we are going to apply some blood and some gore to it, it will look a little bit better. Oh, I messed up here. Just dip your brush if you messed up. Dip your brush in water and then dry it off, and just clean the excess paint. Just keep hitting my lamp. I guess you get the idea. Just paint that bone color, and I will let this thing dry, and next we are going to apply a wash, and this spine will be almost finished and ready for the gore.